Right, let's go and get well rested. I think I've looted everywhere around here. Any rabbits anywhere before we go to bed? Did you get any tea in the post, Connor? Not yet, no. Although my package from BT came today, which must have my new modem in, because I get the new internet on Monday. Which looks like an awfully slim box, to be honest. Smart Hub 2, it says on it. Hello, how you doing? Yeah, they sent me a message, Yorkshire Tea, saying that they didn't have any merchandise at the moment. So, I don't know what they're going to send, to be honest. Just some tea bags, I guess. Is that a rabbit? I think that's a rabbit. Oh, Mr. Kibbin's lemon slices are really nice. I do like a lemon cake. Oh, wow, scumbag. You even sat still. Yikes. Interesting. That fire there, that could be the crash site. Still burning after 2 days. Achoo!
Oh, yeah.
D-Storm, do you recommend Yorkshire Gold or Red Box? Just get the normal. Just get the normal Yorkshire tea. You don't need to be buying any of this gold nonsense. It's just a branding thing. I killed it. No. It's just sleeping. Why would I kill a rabbit? No, you can't drive vehicles in the game. And now for his little friend. One, two, three. Achoo!
I'm not going to be able to carry this load for much longer.
Yeah, you are. You can carry it all the way back to the house, love, and stop complaining. That stone bounced off. Well, it makes up for all the stones that went through the rabbit. Dr. D, thank you for 32 months.
Oh, yeah.
I've been in there, haven't I? See you later, Miss Shelby. Ordering now on Amazon, so it's here when my raspberry white chocolate cake gets to New York from Mrs. Squirrel. Thank you, D-Storm. So I believe Mrs. Squirrel is going to do a Halloween bake-off. I think that's her plan. So I should be streaming. What I'll do next week is I'll stream on the Halloween Thursday and then not stream on Friday. So we'll have a stream on Thursday instead next week again. Same as this week. And that way we can do a Halloween bake-off stream. Oh boy, it's dark in here. Hey. The crash site is on the map now, yeah, because we've done the quest to show it. Oh, that one's cured now, look. We've got one cured pelt. Don't slip over the entrails, lol. What? Oh, was that ready? Oh, no. Right, let's see if we can... Actually, let's make one of the herbal teas and then rest to see if we can get that health bar back up. Improved rest. You just watched the V180 video, looks great, can't wait for the rest. Thank you, Falcon. Okay, the health bar is well and truly increased. Although the wind outside sounds horrendous. Yep, they're plane crash survivors. Right, 2 litres of water. We've got 42 kilos on us. What the heck, man? How are we carrying so much stuff?
Happy anniversary, Natter.
That's why. We're carrying around 18 lumps of coal. That explains things. That explains a lot.
Happy anniversary,
Right, let's go and put that coal down. I'm Peasy, Walkerback, Exosphere, thank you for 65.
welcome back.
It's a little bit windy, but it'll have to do.
Ay, 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 ay.
Capstad, if it wasn't for the people coughing, the wind and the firecracker would be relaxing. Do you know what? You're actually right. Just the whole... It's like being in a doctor's surgery all the time. 1.2, 1.7, 1.5. We've got to take that with us. In theory, we don't need to take 2 weapons. I don't want to go that far and not have the rifle, though, you know? But 4 kilograms is a serious, serious weight. What else can we ditch? Get rid of half a kilo of newspaper. Go pick that stuff up. We'll just have a couple of them. It's been playing a long time, Bodder, because I was waiting for episode 3, mate. That's what it is. Okay, let's rock and roll. Oops. Specs aren't shown. Thank you very much for 5 wholesome years. Thank you. Yeah, it's pretty windy. Only by the clothing, really. Thank you, Flamingo. Look at that. Our temperature is down a quarter already. That's ridiculous. And we're super slow because we're heading to the wind. No, you can't, Nightmare. You can, with newspaper, you can basically use it as a, like Tinder, like starting stuff. Interesting. Missed that one.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
That's a lot of fuel. 4.5 liters. Just trying to get warmed up. I don't want to wait for a whole hour, and you can't wait for like 30 minutes. Did I just drink the fuel? No, I'll refill the storm lantern. Cheeky repair on that. That'll kill some time, warm us up. November Papa, thank you for 35 months. Sorry, 55 months, I beg your pardon. I love the way the game works. So, you're slightly encumbered, right? Because you're over your limit. You take some wolf meat out your backpack, you eat it, and that reduces your overall weight. So now you're not encumbered. So now there's no ankle risk. Figure that one out. Antmall, there's two ways of playing it. Either play it on story mode career, which is only now on episode 3, so it's not a complete story. Or you can play it on survival. Lots of people play this game on survival. After you've learned the game mechanics and you've explored the map, and the map is quite big, like you're talking many, many hours of gameplay. Then what they do then is they start the game on a higher difficulty level. You know, some people go for like a real challenge. I mean, it has some kind of quirky annoyances, but it's still a very good game. No, puppies, I don't want to make you a cuppa. Do you want to make me one? I'm trying to adventure here. What are you doing? That sun looks massive. Red signs, walk straight towards them. Yes, please, Nightmare. For puppies, no. For me, yes. No trespassing. Okay, let's go. You just made a Tetris T-Bob. Okay, so what you want to do is you want to walk up back to the kitchen with that bob. And where you've got the sink, just take the plug out and then just tip the cup down there. And then get yourself a Yorkshire tea bag and make a fresh pot of tea. Because obviously you made a mistake, Bob, which I understand. It happens. How far does this go? Alright for cake, Adalril. Do you know if episode 3 takes place in parallel to 1 and 2? I don't actually know, Adalril. It's an interesting question. I think what happens is the plane crashes with you and the guy. And then, yeah, I think they run off in parallel, I assume. But I actually don't know. Where does this go? Mining road. Please don't tell me this piece of wood is going to stop me going further. Wow, it almost feels like I'm hitting an invisible wall here. It's amazing. It's like I'm just hitting this force field, you know? Connor, Paul and chat, do you know any headsets that I could get for gaming and music? Budget is £70. It has to be good for long gaming sessions. I don't know, Connor. I mean, you know, as an Acer-sponsored channel, what do you want me to say? I must admit that's disappointing. Because that's just wasted about a third of my temperature bar going up there. Doesn't the woman character parachute out of the plane crash? I honestly can't remember Adele. Well, I use Asus Orion, and I quite like them, Connor, and you can see that I wear them every gaming session for a long time. But I don't know if they fit your 70 quid budget. Like, all you've given me is, you want gaming and music, has to be 70 quid, and good for a long gaming session. Apart from the 70 quid, I know that they work with all of that, but some people are picky about headsets. So why is this not a windbreak? That feels a bit close, doesn't it?
Come on, little fire. Come on.
Why is she talking to a little puppy? Sit by the fire and have a can of Summit soda. We're getting some more of those sticks. Right, so there's also this fork in the road which goes into this, whatever, could be a cave. So I'll have a look in there as well. And then we'll carry on that way. Although I might branch off and go this way, so that we can go over there. Because if we go that way, it kind of doesn't look like we can get back, and I want to go to here first. So we'll branch off that way. Game popped up as it is 50% off. That sounds pretty good. Green Hell, not quite finished it now. We're not far off. How do you burn coffee exactly? How do you make a cup of liquid coffee and burn it? Well, Razor, if you keep watching, you can get some channel points and you can unlock one of the emotes for 24 hours. Yeah, but if you boil the water off, that doesn't burn it, does it? It just boils it dry. No, Bigfoot, Mrs. Squirrel could make that coffee at 150 degrees. I'm just waiting for that fire to run out so we get the maximum use of it, and then I'm going to drink that coffee, which will buff us, and then we're going to pick up sticks and walk down there. Cav TD, thank you for almost a year. You glad this game doesn't have zombies? It would be pretty weird if it did. Not usually a fan of these kind of games. This one seems fun. Yeah, it's not too serious. Okay, drink that. Stay there, little bunny. Achoo!
Man, this pack is getting kind of heavy.
Pack's getting kind of heavy. It's getting kind of heavy. Sorry, muffins. We need rabbit skin, mate. It's like the best thing in the game. I did. I just actually murdered a polygon rabbit. It was karma. Highlight threshold. When I started the stream, I upped it to 1,000 points so that it doesn't get spammed, El Phillips. And I may change the numbers on all of them. We need to fine tune it. This looks like it goes to a different map, possibly. Because now it actually highlights on the screen as well, so I don't want it getting spammed. Like, the idea is to have a highlight, yeah? If everybody starts highlighting, it kind of loses its appeal. This looks like a dead end. It's the old trick. The old, hey, the map might extend this way in future. Yeah, a bit like that, Connor, because otherwise everything just gets too spammy. You want to try and balance it so that, you know, it's not costing too much. Like, it's completely within most people's reach, or everybody's reach, really. But equally, it's not happening all the time. Mickard, good night. See you later. Daldril. Squirrel is just Elmer Fudd in disguise. Well, now I'm being hunted. think there's a wolf inside that rock, bizarrely. I can't see it, but I can hear it. Because I'm carrying freshly killed rabbit as well. The radius that they're attracted to is increased for me. Because they can smell the rabbit. Yeah, Hannah, I'm hopeful, you know. I'm hopeful that I'll flick the visor down at some point. Something useful will happen.
What's up, Doc?
Do we just need some Looney Tunes music now? Yeah, except it would get copyright muted. Okay, so we need to hang a left. I'll have to build a fire soon. We can skin the rabbits while we're there.
I'll take it.
Wow, that's a lot of coal. It's been a long time since anything's fallen down. Maybe it just happens in the survival game now, I don't know. As if. I think just normal, CB. Or one extra, I can't remember.
Oh, yeah. That's a good one.
Oh, it's 1.5 hours. Alright, let's get this thing skinned up. So be careful with time here. I think we'll probably eat a lot of this rabbit. Might need to boil a touch more water. Church artifact. So there's going to be a church though, which means we should be able to get shelter there. If we can make some coffee here or something and get down there before nightfall, that's where we want to be really. NXN, thank you for 37 months.
Happy anniversary, Natter.
Charlene, thank you for 5.
Wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
I'm gonna leave these things here just in case we need them one day. Yeah, it's starting to get dark. No, we're playing as the woman. Let's go.
What the?
Thank you, Phillips. Yeah, that sounds like a tremor of some kind. Trains Platinum Edition is on 86% off sale. Going at £39 instead of 283. What kind of desperation move is that? Give me them trucks. If they're willing to knock 86% off their entire train system, how desperate are they? Bridge coming up. Kind of expecting a wolf or a bear soon because we've not seen any for a little while. How long is that naturally coloured water again? Oh man, why have we got depth of field? Please tell me that's an option. Post FX, it's probably that. No, it's not that. Unable to turn off depth of field. Revolver cartridge, we'll take that. It's always bound to happen when you overload a click. A button click with shoot or pick up item. You know, inevitably the wrong one's going to happen. Taught that would a lesson. Of course I'm playing Red Dead. snake. Of course, man. Should get there before it's too dark. Sun's setting. Oh, hello. I'd love to stay and shoot you, but I don't have time to harvest. So, Red Dead Redemption 2 releases on PC on November the 5th. I've already bought it, and I will be playing it on stream, on release day. Any insight of what happened so far? So basically you're playing as the woman, Baz. So it reminded you of the story with the bloke where you're in the dam and the guy's basically beating you up saying what's in the case. And then it flicks to the woman. And the woman wakes up in a hut with this strange, creepy woman looking after her saying, oh yeah, you were part of the plane crash. And she was like, what? Plane crash? I was part of the plane crash. And she went, oh yeah, that happened like yesterday. No, it didn't. Because she's on about a different plane crash. Because the woman that you're playing crashed in the light aircraft that her husband or boyfriend was in. The other character that you play. The plane crash she's talking about is an airliner that went down up here. And she thought that you were in that crash. So anyway, she locks you in her house, leaves, and then phones you up and says, help, help, I'm in a barn, I'm surrounded by wolves. There's a key under the vase and there's a gun in the basement. Come and help me. So you basically go out and help her. Only she's disappeared, so she keeps disappearing and phoning you up in this annoying fashion. So meanwhile, in the town that you're in, you find this community hut where it's got this kind of preacher kind of character with a whole bunch of sick people who survived the plane crash. And so part of your mission is to try and help as many of those as you can whilst trying to figure out how to get back to your light aircraft plane and or your husband. That's kind of where we're at. So, you know, you kind of start here in Creepy Molly's house. You get out, go down to the barn where the wolves were. She's left. You then make your way this way, pick up some stuff from there, go to the community hall, get some missions. There's a little town here, and now we're kind of heading this way because we want to go and do this side quest and that main quest, and there's some side quests here as well. So I might do these side quests before we do that one. Not sure yet. Oh my life, look at the rabbits. Look at the rabbits. Well, it'd be rude not to. There's an opportunity here to get a lot of stuff. Utter hacks. Oh, we're right through it. Come on. They're like Matrix rabbits, aren't they? I like how when you throw a stone at one rabbit, even if it misses the rabbit, all the others scatter. Oh, he's doing one. Something spooked them. Is it me? Oh, just got a little bit too close. Okay, I get it, woman, you're cold. That was right in the face. Come on, we need to get a third one that we can get inside. Ooh, yeah!
I can barely walk with this much gear.
Oh, she's massively encumbered now. Carrying 3 rabbits is way too much for anybody. Hat trick. That's exactly what it was.
Sure getting cold.
Please tell me we can stay here. Oh boy. So it's the cabin. Insulated
This'll
boots.
come in handy.
Oh, they sound nice. They sound very nice. Ooh. Ooh, they look toasty, they do. Might have to harvest the other ones, though. An hour and a half? Blimey. Cured leather. I need cloth as well. I'm trying to put the lights on, it keeps clicking on things. There we go. Three rabbits I need to sort out here. My Cindy, what now, honey? No cash, nothing coming. I had to do something. Everyone's gone. I don't know where it all ends, but I'm sorry either way. Things are up above. Things up above on the ridge in that empty basement where we can trade it for some way out of here. It's a little bit cryptic. Stolen from a church in Thompson's Crossing, the artifact was gifted to the parish by a prominent local landowner decades ago, according to Father Thomas, the local parish priest. Although its monetary value is considerable for members of our church, it's a spiritual matter as well. I think that's the thing that got nicked. Salty crackers. Condensed milk is brilliant. Energy drink. Nice.
Well, this stuff will come in handy.
We can use that for cloth. I mean, we could use the curtains, probably, if it'll let us. A book about the spectral creature thought to inhabit a local farmstead. Local legends, ghost stag. Nice, it's a mission. Okay, right, we should get some rest until we can actually see what we're doing. It's not Halloween. It is now. Woke up in the night. Have a bit of soda. Bit of grape soda. Listen to the wind outside. Completely nope it. Santosh, no, there was a lot of a mixture, Santosh. It was an open track day, but the people on a lot of them were, some were first timers, but a lot of people were very experienced. There was all kinds of cars racing. You kind of had to have eyes in the back of your head going around Silverstone. Because, like, unlike an ordinary race where the cars are roughly, you know, same power, on that track day there were a variety of cars. Some of them much quicker than others. So one minute you'd be, you know, overtaking somebody, another minute you'd be being overtaken. Like the Radicals, if you remember the Radicals in iRacing, the Radicals on Silverstone, they were absolutely flying around. Just insane amounts of downfalls. Okay, we have a lot of uncooked rabbit meat now, and we're completely encumbered. To be honest, I might just leave the rabbit meat. I'm really not that fussed about it right now. We've got cooked stuff. Don't really need it. Getting tired of rabbits too. Well, it takes quite a bit of weight, and we'd have to cook a fire outside and cook it all. It's going to waste time. I'd rather just get going. We're not desperate for it. Let's see. Okay, I think we've looted this place. Church artifact. So we need to go... I'm kind of guessing we can't go that way. We're probably going to have to backtrack. Not sure if we can get through that way. But I'm going to try and get up here first. There's a cave though. We'll try and get to that cave and then we can come do these. Just watch the Porsche vid, look like so much fun. Kind of fun. Granola bar, beef jerky. It's possible you can get through that way, but I don't want to risk it. I want to go this way anyway. Why does it remind you of a paladin in D&D trying to sneak? It reminds me of a thief with a bag of spanners, spoons, and tin cans trying to sneak. Great kitchen robber, exactly. Yeah, I'd say that's pretty unpassable that way. I guess she's feeling cold. Why be so low to the ground? Get lower if you want. Maybe she's just petite character. I don't know where the casting point is. We'll have to make a fire shortly. Assume we don't have deer and wolf clothes yet. A lot of stuff is still drying back at the cabin, but I mean, even when all the wolf pelts, we've got one wolf pelt and a couple of rabbit. Even then, I don't think we'll have enough to make stuff. It's gonna take time. This looks fairly blocked in. Oh my god, are you serious, game? We've got it all the way down there. Hello, Bill Jump. I'm very, very concerned about a sprankle hammer. This amount of weight. You gonna try the Outer Worlds? No. Enjoy the new Porsche video. You planning to record some more VR180s in the future?
Did I say I hate being cold? Because I really do.
I kind of... Did you watch the video yesterday, Alan? I put out a video yesterday about VR180 and I talked about it in that. I said there's another 3 videos coming, and depending on how they're received... Dude, come on. so dumb. Depending on how they're received, you know, potentially I can do more. They do take a lot of work, though. I mean, they take a lot of work.
Come on, little fire.
Like, you won't believe how difficult the R180 is compared to normal stuff. Unless you've tried it. Right, so if we cross this bridge... Actually, we might have to go down the bridge and walk along... I presume that's going to be frozen. Just walk along that bit, because I don't know the lay of the land here. It looks like you can get through there. Maybe that loops through. Maybe. I think maybe we'll have to go that way, though. Right, I'm just going to nip for a quick bio while we warm up, so I shall be right back. Oh, look, nice and warmed up. Pork and beans, herbal tea. Make a coffee. How much water have we got left? 1.3, it's fine. Ugh. Getting busier in the truck wash since winter's coming. More and more trucks. Yep. You wish to start throwing grit on the ground, that's when things get really messy. Shroud has gone to mixer, Mighty Duck. Do you know, if you'd have said that 3 months ago, I would have been surprised. That means there's a dead body over there. Wherever they fly, there's a corpse underneath it. See what we can get. We can get the hide off it in 30 minutes. We'll just get the hide and not the goat, otherwise we'll get too cold. Deer hide worth having? Yeah, it means like wolves got it or something. Oh, there's smoke, though. That's interesting. It's just a game mechanic, Captain Flint. They just circle over it to let you know there's something there. You'd like to know how much they paid them to move to Mixer? Millions. They basically gave him like 1 million subs. The thing that nice about the game is you never really stay in one place long enough to cure the hides. That's very true. In survival mode, I think it might work better, but in story mode, it's weird. Because it takes so long to cure stuff, as you say, you've already moved on. Wait, where's that smoke gone? Oh, that's the crash site. Okay, I think this is the way we want to go. What is Shroud? Shroud is a streamer. The ice is fine, you just gotta listen out for the cracking sound. But over a short range like this, it'll be fine. It's only when you get into big open water it tends to have a problem. Thank you, Jaffa Cake. Pug, no problem, mate. Al Phillips, if they paid me millions to move to Mixer, I'd move to Mixer. Why would you not? The only thing is, I don't think it's making anybody else on Twitch want to move to Mixer, you know? Donuts! 26 months, December's coming soon. Thank you for the hard work on the VR180. Thank you, dude. We've got November 1st, though, don't forget. Rabbits. What are we doing here? Locals tell of a hidden glowing cave. Interesting. Cutscene. Search for the hidden cave behind a waterfall. What, it's actually teleported us into a cave? Okay. Wezon G, thank you very much for subbing. Welcome to the house. Thank you for the nutty welcome, guys. Some kind of spooky music down there. Oh. Piece of coal. Oh boy, hang on a minute. The potential to get completely and utterly lost down here is real. So we came in that way, where the snow is in the square arch bit. It's probably just a cut through to somewhere else. Oh. That's a long day, Jessica, mate. Oh man.
Do I get back home? Warm up soon.
No. Cannot start a campfire indoors. Well, you just froze me and then told me I can't actually start a campfire. That sucks. Oh, but they can start one. I can't start one, but they can. That makes a lot of sense. There must be like level 2 survivors where I'm only level 1.
Perfect.
I'm sure you used to only be able to add coal when the fire had been running for a certain amount of time. Now you can just add it anytime. Cooking pot, can opener. Cooked rabbit, ruined. No thanks. Granola bar. Booze. Why would you stay in this cave? A moose hide satchel. A simple moose hide satchel lightens the load for a weary traveller. Whoa.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
That's cool. Another hunting knife. We'll take it. They're hard to find.